So today could be considered a day like any day. But in actuality, today we are watching Ouran High School Host Club, Season 1, Episode 20. In the last episode, we dealt with Lobelia, more importantly, the Zuka Club. And at first, I thought their intention was to get Haruhi to join the Zuka Club. But in actuality, it was like the main person trying to take Haruhi's first kiss, which we all know happened in like Episode 2. So even though all that fun happened in the last episode, I don't think we're gonna get any bringbacks. What callbacks? Callbacks? Is it callbacks? I'm not sure. All I know is this episode is titled "The Door the Twins Opened," so we're dealing with the twins again. So without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Mixed with original content as always. Oh, and for those of you wondering, yeah, these glasses are completely fake. Just doing it for the aesthetic. But anyways, without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Mixed with original content as always, and let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Inside my dreams, you'll always see something, something, something. When all I see is you and me. Interesting. All right. Words ingrained in my mind now. Oh, I thought someone died. I don't know why. Oh, we're back here again.
Well, I think you're Hikaru.
Gosh, this one moment defined their character personalities so hard.
The two of us were always together.
So much. So hard.
I'm sorry, were you waiting long? I read your letter.
Hikaru?
I'm really sorry, but I am Kaoru.
Yeah.
Do you think that you could like me instead?
Don't fall for it.
And besides,
Don't fall for
has
it.
a crush on someone else.
Well, I guess.
You fell for it.
Then, hey, Kaoru! She says
Ah.
that she'd be fine with you instead.
Hold on. So then.
Gosh, you
are
just played
Hikaru?
this girl.
This is getting old.
By the way, that hairstyle doesn't look so great on you.
Is that Tamaki?
And next time you write a love letter, make it good.
Oh my gosh. They were horrible back then. I mean, I get that they're kind of having an identity crisis, but still.
Mean, aren't they? Are you all right, beautiful young lady?
Dang, even in middle school.
You want to play a game? Check it out. I found a cool site.
Playing some cool math games.
I don't think those two like anybody other than themselves.
That wasn't entirely true. A maid who took care of us.
A maid?
Adored her. But that was a very long time.
10 years oh my gosh, going back and forth.
Now the twin with the blue hair is Hikaru, and the twin with the pink hair is Kaoru, right?
Just like that one episode where they dyed their hair different colors.
It's just that you two look so much alike.
And you know what you look like to us, Auntie?
A frog. We really liked that maid. She was different. She didn't try
Is
to
she
flatter
robbing?
us or win us over like everyone else in the house did.
What are you two doing here?
Well, now that you found me out, I guess
Okay, I'm gonna have to kill
I
you.
have to make sure you stay quiet.
If we push this button, all of the security guards will come running. We have the combination for that safe.
If you'll play with us for a little while.
We'll give you this piece of paper.
What are they doing?
So what would you like to play?
Let's play the Which One is Hikaru game.
Oh no.
You sure the paper with the combination is safe?
Don't worry. I hid it in our piggy bank.
Did she actually break through? Yup. Did she pick the lock or did she steal the piggy bank?
Why did you break your promise?
Ooh, cut the rope.
You know, it's possible that no one will ever be able to tell which one's which.
That maid, the only person we ever liked, dropped that bomb on us and then disappeared. into the night.
She just took that jump. Not only did she know where it was,
And
she just
so,
broke it without
we built
waking
up a
them.
barrier to keep others from getting too close to us. But regardless, there was always someone too dense to notice the barrier that would come along and try to befriend us.
You have plenty of free time, huh?
Tamaki.
He's that Suo kid that was admitted spring semester.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so he wasn't
this is
here the whole
guy,
time?
huh?
Yeah, you know me? Oh my. I guess I'm guilty. I should have known my internal and external brilliance would
No matter how many walls he put up, he's gonna bring a sledgehammer to them.
We don't hang out with anyone.
And we certainly don't want to hang out with you.
But if you're absolutely determined to get to know the two of us,
We should play.
Oh
the
no.
Which One of Us is Hikaru game. You in? The rules of the game are pretty easy. You just have
Oh,
to pick
gosh.
which one of us is Hikaru.
And we'll give you 1 month.
No one has ever been able to get it right.
Well, Haruhi did. But I can see Tamaki doing it.
I've got 1 month, right?
Do it in a week.
We're planning a special class event after this year's closing ceremonies.
You know, we really don't care.
The one reading the book is Hikaru.
Hang on. You can't barge into our classroom.
But was I right? I was right, huh?
No, you weren't. Sorry.
Oh, yeah? Well, Kaoru always parts his hair on the right.
No, we switch parts every day.
What?
You're Suo-senpai, aren't you?
That's correct, my dear. I interrupted you, didn't I?
No. Well, I was just inviting the twins to come to a class event.
You're not bad, Suo.
But you're gonna have to try harder.
The lower tone is Hikaru. The higher tone is no. Freak. I gotta think back. Hikaru is low tone. Kaoru is higher tone, I think.
I don't understand what they're thinking. If they want people to tell them apart, why don't they wear different hairstyles or something?
Maybe they don't want to be told apart.
But that's the whole point of the game, Kyoya.
Well, then they do want to be told apart.
It's very, it's hard to explain. I have it in my mind, but it's hard to explain.
Today, Kaoru's hair
It's
is
like-
parted on the right, and Hikaru's is on the left. Good morning, Hitachin twins.
They actively want to be wrong.
Want? You can't just show up like this.
Am I right?
No, you couldn't be more wrong.
That's Kaoru.
Like we said, we're done.
Cause we heard you're the illegitimate son of Ouran's chairman.
Illegitimate? No, that can't be right.
We found out that your real mother has gone missing.
What?
We kind of feel sorry for you, but you can't force us
That's
to be
Hikaru.
your friends.
We are pretty lonely.
That's Kaoru.
But at least we have each other.
But illegitimate? What?
He won't go sticking his nose into our business anymore.
We probably could have played the game a little longer, but I'm not up for being disappointed.
But yet you stack them in a way that you will be disappointed.
Oh well, should have known. You may have a sweet and pretty face, but you're a terrible person, you know.
Oh, is this how Tamaki's gonna find out? They're because they basically called each other out.
The one about to rip the letter is Hikaru.
Mm-hmm.
But
Did I get it right?
Yep.
Your
You got it.
reasoning?
Intuition.
no way. If we play along with this silly Hitachin brothers act like you
Whoa,
want
why
us
did
to,
quality
you'll
just
never
get
tell
horrible?
us apart. We'll be even more identical.
You didn't think about that, did you?
Nah.
No one will ever be able to win the which one is Hikaru game. And we've known that from the beginning.
Then why don't you tell me something? When someone guesses wrong, why do you look so sad?
And then I remembered.
You guessed wrong.
And after that, the little girl said,
I'm so sorry. Please don't cry.
I remembered how surprised I was when I heard her say those words.
Even though I may not be able to, someday, somewhere, someone's going to come along who can tell the two of you apart.
Haruhi.
If you guys keep living in your own little world like you do now, chances are you're never going to meet that person.
I mean, he's right. Shoot.
It'll be in Music Room 3 in the high school.
That day we were amazed. He had answered correctly. And subconsciously, we were a little bit, just a little bit,
Pissed.
impressed with him.
Oh, okay. Well, I was close enough. What's up, Kiyoya? You're the reason why I'm wearing glasses right now. Yo, that bird going off.
I just have to pass the entrance exams.
That bird better keep on going.
Remember, Kaoru, we can't let ourselves be moved by what that foolish lord says.
Oh, prepare to be moved.
Ready, set.
Where are the roses? No roses? Okay, I was about to say, does it come after?
The door the twins opened.
Dang, it happened at the end. Interesting. I like how they did that. I run and run 1,000 miles, and I am barely breathing. Only the fuel of a passion heart Keep so bright and strong and moving forward. Ugh. Okay. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. I think I have it under control because reverting back to the episode that Hikaru was with Haruhi, right when they were on their little date thing, I noticed a difference. Like the guy that was talking a deeper, smoother, I could hear him complain in my head. So I was like, okay, that's Hikaru. Kaoru, he sounds a little bit more immature. I guess you could say what his voice sounds like, a little bit higher pitch. I don't know. In this episode, I could tell the difference between them two. I just got to take that knowledge and keep it there, because I don't know if the next episode I'm going to remember. But yeah, they're jerks when it comes to this scene, but it's interesting because here's the thing. There was a couple people that mentioned it in this episode of if they really wanted to be told apart, they could have made it easy for other people to tell them apart, right? Different hairstyles, different clothes, right? They could spread out their individual like tastes and dislikes, likes, whatever. It's hard. Let me try to explain it. It's very hard though. Their personality and the way they are is based on the fact that no one can tell them apart. And they do things like change up their hairstyles every other day, wear the same clothes, act the same, to strengthen that mindset, strengthen that identity. Because if they wore the same hairstyle, right, and kept everything the same way, maybe eventually people could tell them apart. But in their minds, once people start figuring out like who is who, then that identity of them being the same is gone. Shoot, I don't know if I explained it well. It's almost like, let's say my personality, and I think of myself as like a very angry person. And I think I'm this horribly angry guy, and I'm angry at the fact that I'm angry. But I don't do anything to fix that problem. And instead, I do things to make sure that I'm always angry. I'm going to stop explaining. Because I hope you guys get it. I don't know. I'm horrible at explaining. Anyways, I find it funny that they're also bringing this back. The colors, bringing it back to that one episode where they wanted to individualize, and they go back to changing their hair colors. Talking about judge a bad character, like they like this maid who was a thief through and through. Like this scene almost reminded me of Batman the Dark Knight? The Dark Knight Rises, right? With Catwoman. She was this maid or whatever, and she was trying to break into the vault. And they knew about it, right? They saw her breaking into the vault, and obviously they knew what was going on because they were like, hey, we have the combination in our hands. Like, we'll give it to you once you like play this game. But my boy Tamaki comes in, and Tamaki has already done this, I think, already with Honey, where Tamaki is like a therapist for these guys, where like whatever problems they have, right? With Honey, with trying to suppress his cravings with sweets and cutesy stuff. It's with the twins and their individuality. It's with Kiyoya and his needing to be a robot-esque person. Mori, I don't really know. I don't really know yet. But it's like Tamaki does things to make them like open their minds to the idea of being a host member and just getting along with each other. Because honestly, without Tamaki's involvement, I doubt any of these people would have been friends or would have even talked to each other. Pretty sure the twins would have stayed acting as they are right now. And I find it fun that Tamaki is the first person to differentiate between the twins. Now, Haruhi, I think she did it a lot better because there wasn't really one thing that I guess happened to make them be like, oh yeah, that's definitely Hikaru, that's definitely Kaoru. For her, it seemed super easy. And I think in the twins' opinion, like they never really did anything to individualize themselves to give Haruhi that impression that like one's Hikaru, one's Kaoru. But even so, you have Tamaki and then Haruhi being I think the only people that actually recognize the two twins. Honestly, I feel like Kiyoya does know the difference. He doesn't really care. I think he follows them around enough to know who is who. And I say that in the nicest possible way. But anyways, that was my reaction to Ouran High School Host Club Season 1, Episode 20. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, put in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.